Hello everybody, I'm back after an absence of I don't know how many months. I gotta look on my last video. 7 months, 8 months. Yeah, really sorry, a lot of things happened. I'll explain it all in this video. A bunch of updates, and first and most important, Blanca. It's part of my family now. Look at that, I got 3 dogs. 3 dogs, yeah, I know. Yeah, don't comment too much. It was a really hard decision, really hard. But look how they get along. Look at that. Hey, they get along so well. So Blanca is Raw's sister. They are inseparable. They were abandoned on my farm or my neighbor's farm, and I tried to give them for adoption, both of them, and I could not. And a week before it was time to leave for me, I just decided to adopt Raw, this guy. And whoop, decline. And well, yeah, I broke them, you know, from each other, and that was really heartbreaking. It was a really hard thing to do because they were inseparable. Like I said, they could not leave each other. So I left. I gave the dog to my neighbor, which was a bad owner, really. Like he feeds her rarely, and he's just rarely there. And so anyway, I came back in Costa Rica after doing mushroom picking with Happy and Raw. If you guys see my videos, and the whole time I was mushroom picking, by the way, Raw always begged for Happy to play with, and Happy doesn't want to play because he's old, and he's always been like that anyway. So Raw was so miserable. He really wants to play, and I think he really missed his sister. So anyway, I came back to Costa Rica. And what Blanca does is never leaves Raw again. She's so happy to see him and never leaves him, ever. So what do? She doesn't want to go back to her owner because she wants to be with Raw. So that means she doesn't eat. So if she doesn't eat, I cannot feed her because then it makes her my dog. And then if I don't feed her, then she gets hungry and then starts hunting. So she started hunting all the time. And then inviting Raw and Happy, obviously, and they would go all night, you know, shouting, like, barking all night, bothering the whole community. So I just decided to adopt her, you know, thinking that Happy is gonna pass. I think he's got cancer, and so yeah, very sad news. But he might last another 2 years. But the idea is that these two could not be separated. So I adopted her, and I brought her and the other two back to the north. Yep, we're in Canada, in the beautiful town of Hope. Check this out. Hope. It's surrounded by mountains like that. Beautiful name. Look at that. Just beautiful mountains. Can't see that mountain. And then more mountain behind those trees. I guess, yeah. Anyway, very beautiful town. So I'm out here mushroom picking, hunting, scouting for mushrooms. I came too early, so I'm just gonna be, probably doing videos for the next week. So anyway, that's my life now. I'm just scouting mushrooms with my 3 dogs. It's fun, it's beautiful, lots of hiking. So if you guys want to hear updates on Pura Fruta, I'm going to make a video soon for Pura Fruta channel and Facebook page of Pura Fruta. But pretty much we got a bunch of new co-owners. We have like 16 co-owners now, 17, I don't even know. And we have, I think, 12 lots left for sale out of 34. We sold a lot of lots. We divided the lots finally. That was the thing we needed to do. We finally divided all the lots. We know where they're going to be, more or less. It's a 1/4 hectare. And the prices are going up. They're going way up. It's going to be now $17,000 to invest, to buy in, to become a co-owner, to have your piece of land with us. We have our neighbor, a guy called Santiago. he decided to buy the land next to us and make his own little eco village. And that's really wicked because he's got the money to build a bridge. So we're gonna have a bridge, a big bridge. We were thinking a suspended bridge, very, very basic, but he's building the whole thing. So that's awesome. And then we can build our road and yeah, get things really, really gearing up. It's gonna be quite something. It is already. I like it the way it is right now. Really cannot complain. I love our community. I really love it. It's small, it's homey, it's no individualism. It's community. Everybody living together, doing things together, doing meetings, organizing, pairing. You know, we're shopping, buying things. We're just together. It's really nice. But soon it's going to expand. Everybody will have their own little house, and people will, you know, be more secluded. And I think it's going to change a lot. But it's okay. I think we're inviting the right people. We're really, really strong on inviting communal people, not individualistic people. It's a big deal because in 10 or 20 years, you know, I've seen communities starting off like us, and eventually what happens is somebody else buys a lot next to them and they don't even know who it is and they don't even greet each other. It's just, oh, somebody else moved in. That's it. They don't even know their neighbors anymore. You know, I've seen this. This is a common thing. People buy a beautiful project, a beautiful land. They make lots and they have a communal space that people share. And yeah, there's not much screening process. People just trust their instinct or first impression on whether the person can buy in or not. They don't really ask questions on the, you know, diet or lifestyle or educational choices or whatever. They just say, oh yeah, we get along, and or more. They do have screening processes sometimes, but it's not enough. We have to make it really nice, really good ones. Anyway, I think we do that. So anyway, I'm a bit off topic. Updates. Yeah, the reason why I haven't made a bunch of videos, the reason why I make videos is because, first, I want to help the world with my tricks, my advice. I have so much experience at failing. You know, the more you fail, the more you learn. You know, at failing at this raw diet, and I go back to it, and I go back to it, and I apply new tricks, and I see what works, I see what doesn't. You know, you can take your advice from people who succeeded off the bat, like right away. They just switch to raw. And they give tricks on how to stay raw and dealing with addictions. I don't know. I'd rather take my advice from somebody who dealt with addictions all his life and finally succeeded. And even if the person didn't even succeed, actually, like, addictions are hard. If you ask a heroin addict or a serious drug addict, alcoholic, they will say he's an alcoholic or a heroin addict, even though he doesn't consume. It's not. You could be off drugs for 10 or 20 years, but you're still an addict. It's with you forever. So anyway, it's kind of my niche there, is helping people with addiction. And also, my ultimate goal, is to have a passive income. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's a lot of work, you know, so, a lot of work. It's a passive income, so passive work, can't complain. But the idea is that I can use this money so I can help animals. Yes, I've said it in many of my videos before. We can really help animals with money. There's a lot of warriors out there that are begging for money so that they can go out there and rescue animals, put billboards up, take fish nets out of the oceans, educate people, buy equipment for making cubes for Anonymous, Anonymous for the Voiceless. So many organizations, the bears in China that being exploited for their bile, the dogs in China that needs to be rescued, there's so many dogs out there, especially, spaying and neutering, so important. So anyway, so that's my goal with YouTube and my coaching services. You know, and check my link. You know, you'll see I have a 30-day challenge that I sell. It's got everything you want if you want to start off in this diet. Get everything you want. And eventually my, higher ticket program, where I can really help people one-on-one. And with a friend of mine or friends of mine in the community that are actual experts in naturopathy or natural hygiene that can really help some chronic diseases. So anyway, that's a side thing anyway. So the reason why I stopped making videos, because I thought I was gonna get rich differently. This guy comes in our life and came into my life, promises and promises. He made me, many thousands of dollars in very short time. But then he conned us, literally conned us. Me and my friends, many people in Pura Fruta got conned by this guy. We all trusted him. We thought we could, we could do it in a way that nothing could go wrong. But he really got us. So that happened. And then I went back to cook food for a few weeks, like 2 weeks. I think it's because I was teasing myself too much with little like nuts or dehydrated figs that weren't fully, I don't know, something was sketchy with those figs, because I felt like eating cooked food afterwards, so something was off. And I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly. I think the main reason was really the stimulation. I was teasing myself with a little bit of semi-cooked here and there. So that was a big problem. And don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Don't tease yourself. Once in a while kind of thing of cooked food or some nuts that they're not raw. So just don't even go there. Too much salt in your diet. Like, careful with the salt. Spices, careful with that. It will trigger something. So anyway, that happened with me. I also had a girlfriend, and she's cooked, and I think it triggered, tempted me a lot. Her and her son eating all this, these delicious foods that I used to eat. So anyway, that triggered me, and so I felt kind of hypocritical, making videos about being fully raw. But now I've been back fully raw now for, I don't know how many weeks. Things are good, doing well. It's back in Canada, it's cold. So I carb up, I eat a lot, I stay warm. I make smoothies, I eat dates, bananas, oranges in the morning breakfast, my salad at night again. My salads, they never stop being amazing. I'll make a video on that really soon. So anyway, that's my update. Lots of updates. I hope you like my video, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna binge make a bunch of videos right now, and you'll be getting them every 2 days. So subscribe, like and subscribe. Make sure you get the notification, because I'm back. I'll be making videos and videos and videos to help you stay raw. Stay raw. You can do it. See ya.